Hot days continue every day. Well, how are they? I didn't notice summer has already come. I haven't seen them for a long time. Oh, Mary, long time no see. We have been great. Is everything okay there? Well, yes, I'm fine. You know, my age makes some problems physically. I don't want to worry about my health problems. I can deal with everything about me. You don't have to say that. Please, don't hesitate to tell me if you have some problems. By the way, you texted me with WhatsApp. Is something the matter? Yeah, of course. I have some things I want to tell you. What is it? Kent is gonna be on a long vacation soon, right? That's right. Kent will have the first summer vacation as a first grader. He's looking forward to it too. Exactly. It must have been hard work for Kent to wake up early and go to school every day. Yes, I understand he is still young but doing good. Yes, he is. He was so spoiled. So, Mary, do you have something you want to tell me? Yes, I think Kent should stay with me during the whole vacation. Summer vacation is almost a month, right? You'll have plenty of time. Kent will have plenty of time to do his homework at my house. Don't you think so? Huh? Hold on, Mary. I don't get what you suddenly said. Please tell me more about it exactly. Have you studied English grammar? Or you don't have comprehension skill? I didn't say anything difficult. Kent's summer vacation will start next week, right? I'm telling you, Kent should come here during the vacation. Yes? Kent is gonna be on summer vacation, but we are not because we have to work. My husband's vacation is not long like the kids, so it will be difficult for him to stay there all the time. I know Bill can't have a lot of vacation due to his work, but you are allowed to stay here with Kent, aren't you? Yes, but... Kate, you're on maternity leave. I am sure you aren't busy. So why don't you go back to my house with your kids? Don't you get it? Yes, I understand what you are saying. You know, my daughter is only 2 months old. It's hard for her to get around. I'm concerned about using public transportation. It will be tough to travel for me with 2 kids. Bill will take us to your home during his vacation, so... Oh my God! What are you saying, acting all dependent like that? You're a mother now. What do you mean you can't even take your child with you? You're embarrassing. If you don't change your mind, you'll become an unfit mother, okay? I'll be disqualified for that as a mother? I've never heard of it, but... Of course not. You can't even take care of your own child. You're really pathetic. It's not that I can't take care of things, but... It's insane to let the 2-month-old child on the train. We don't want my kids to catch any illnesses or anything. Kent is still very young. I always keep an eye on them. Quite an excuse, isn't it? You are really calm when you come with Bill. That's because Bill helps me. I can ask him to take care of Kent. Because we are in our own private car, I don't have to worry about luggage, and there is no risk of catching any illnesses. That's not how it works with public transportation, is it? It sounds like you've thought of some decent excuse, but... Do you really think I'm gonna let you do what you want? How spoiled are you? What did you say? I don't think it's a matter of whether to forgive or not, you know. I know. You've always hated me, haven't you? Mary, stop talking that way. You have to understand, I don't hate you exactly. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I hate you too. Why did I let my son marry you? All I feel is regret. You are a terrible person, Mary. I have no regrets about my marriage at all. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an honest person, so I say whatever comes to mind easily. I guess I do the same on WhatsApp. Of course, I know it's a bad habit I have to fix. Excuse me. Let me take this opportunity to say what I usually think of you. Oh? What is it? Come on. It's not that I don't like you. You don't have to force yourself on me. No matter what you say, it doesn't change the fact that you don't like me. I sometimes have trouble with your way, for example, the way you talk or your attitude towards me. I feel hurt, so I hope you could change. Do you even know what you're talking about? You're younger than me, yet you are so audacious. You think so highly of yourself to be admonishing my actions? I don't think highly of myself. I'm only human, and I do get hurt and depressed at times, especially when I talk with you. Your words hurt me. We are connected by fate, and I want us to have a better relationship. I'm just asking for your help. I don't want to make my husband feel sad because of our bad relationship. Oh, you're worried about my son, aren't you? I try to appear friendly with you in front of my son. Don't worry about it. It's okay. If you don't say anything, he won't know. That's impossible. I feel mortified whenever I text you. When Bill is not around, you say bad things about me. And you threw away the sweets I bought for you because you said they taste bad. Bill notices everything about my sadness by the look on my face. And another thing, Mary, you once told Bill that I was mean to you, didn't you? I just couldn't stop talking to Bill. I'm glad he believed me, but... Oh, such a bold woman, aren't you? You think everything was my fault, don't you? Don't you ever consider that you might also be part of the problem? For you, everything is someone else's fault. No, I fully understand my shortcomings. I'm making an effort to fix what I've noticed. I don't want you to worry. I am not neglecting my husband's personal affairs during this maternity leave. I am doing my best, so could you please acknowledge that? I don't care what you say. You know I didn't ask you to tell me your efforts. What? You are nothing but a no good. So I've already given up. Yes, I wasted my time talking to you. Anyway, come to my house for summer vacation. I'll discipline Kent during that time. That way, my son will be able to relax at home too. No. Impossible is impossible. I can't subject my newborn daughter to danger. Then why don't you just leave her at home? Huh? What are you saying? Are you serious? Yes, I am. You and Kent alone can come. Don't you think it is a good idea? I'll make lots of delicious food for Kent. Mary, stop. Why are you discriminating against my children? How can I leave my 2-month-old child alone at home? Why do you discriminate against my daughter? You always do that, don't you? Don't you understand? Huh? We don't need a girl in our family. Our heir should be a boy. It is better. I don't care about a baby girl. You don't need a girl? She is also your grandchild. How can you be so cruel? I already told you. I want a baby boy. Kent. That's enough for me. I don't need you either. Don't forget. Come with Kent for summer vacation, okay? No, I won't. I'll go with my family there during my husband's vacation. I won't go until then. Really? Okay, I got it. I'll go to you. What? If you're that stubborn, I'll go to your home. But in return, you have to pay me for my round-trip transportation, okay? I want to fly. First class, please. Wait a minute. I don't want you to decide on your own. I'll talk to Bill about it. My son will be fine. He's very kind to me. He agrees to whatever I want to do. Mary, there's the matter of money. I can't just decide on my own. I'm on maternity leave, so I have no income right now. I don't care about that. This wouldn't have happened if you just came, right? You're always so stubborn. I will go out of my way, so you should take care of my transportation costs. Oh no. Don't say anything bad about me to my son. If anything in this conversation leaks out, I will ask him to divorce you. Hey, wait a minute. What's the point in waiting? I'll be there on the first day of summer vacation. Prepare travel expenses and wait for me. Kate, I am almost there. You'll pick me up at the station, right? Oh, it's noon already. Please go to a food shop near the station and buy me something delicious. Hey, why aren't you replying? If you don't hurry, I'll be arriving at the station soon. Kate, reply to me. What are you doing? Hello, Mary. What the hell are you doing? I'm already at the station. I'm sorry, I'm kind of in a rush. You knew I was coming, didn't you? Why do you have such a busy schedule? What an incompetent person you are. We've been so busy, I haven't even checked my phone. I realize again how lazy you are. I don't care what you do, but can you pick me up as soon as you can? I'm waiting for you, okay? Well, from here, it'll take about an hour by car. Oh, come on. Stop acting clueless. You said it's a 7-minute drive to the station, right? Stop making stupid jokes and come pick me up quickly. I already said before, I'm in a bit of a rush, so it doesn't seem like I can go pick you up. Gee, what are you talking about? Then I'll walk. Hey, Kate. You knew I was coming. Why is there no one here? There's no car. What the hell is going on? Did you walk? You must have had a hard time with all your luggage. Hey, explain this to me. I just got to your apartment now. The curtains are closed. The nameplate on the front door is missing. It looks like you're not home. What the hell is going on? I told you I was coming over today. What time will you be back? We won't be back. What? We moved. Moved? Yes. You know we have a new family member. We were talking about moving to a larger apartment. Luckily, we found a good place, so we moved in a hurry. That's why we were in such a rush. Why did you decide to move? Okay, I get it. I'll go there too. Tell me where it is. What's the nearest station? What? I won't tell you. What? What do you mean? I mean, I don't want to tell you. Bill said I don't have to tell you either. You're a liar. It's true. I exploded in anger when we talked about the summer vacation. I told Bill all about what you said to me. He was furious and said we should move out right away. We went through the formalities and moved out without any problems yesterday. What are you talking about? My son would never do such a thing. How is it possible that he doesn't want to see me? He got mad when he read your texts. He said he didn't think his mother was like this. And he apologized a lot to me. He doesn't want to contact you anymore in the future, and he doesn't even want to see you anymore either. Is he talking about me? I am his mother. I will never allow him to respond like that towards me. It's crazy. This cannot be. How can a mother not see her son? Please talk directly to him, not to me. Huh? What are you being so cheeky about? Give me your new address. I will go to him. I'll meet him and talk to him in person. Bill told me not to tell you where he lives. He says he doesn't want to see you anymore. I'll block your contact on WhatsApp too. Hey, stop joking. You think you have that kind of authority? I'm your husband's mother. There's no way I'm going to allow you to behave like that. I don't need your forgiveness. You know I don't like you. What? That's why I don't want to see you either. So I don't think I will ever see you again. Goodbye, Mary. No way. Kate, you're kidding, right? You're playing a joke on me, aren't you? We discussed this and decided to do it this way. Farewell, Mary. Mary went to the company where Bill is working to know the address of our new house. But because my husband said, I don't know you, the guard kicked her out of the entrance. She understood Bill would seriously keep us safe. So in the end, she disappeared. We are now free from Mary. We are now living together as a family in peace. We are able to spend our daily life like this. So I am grateful to my husband for taking care of our family. Have you done the shopping yet? What's for dinner tonight? I'm going to be home earlier than I planned. Can you cook before I get home? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to my parents tonight. I've already arranged my ticket, so I won't be back for a while. Huh? I don't remember you telling me about it. Why didn't you tell me in advance? It's not good to be told on short notice. I left a letter on the kitchen table. The details are written there, so be sure to read it. Huh? You are leaving without notice. That's so selfish, isn't it? It's fine to go back to your parents, but have you finished everything you should do? You are always so clumsy and you always have to redo things. I was surprised you can't even clean up properly. I guess my son married a bad wife. Don't worry, it's fine. Well, is my dinner ready? It is miserable when I have nothing to eat for dinner. Since I'll be returning home, please make sure to prepare my meal. You can go home after you finish everything you have to do. Don't worry, your dinner is ready. Is that so? That's fine, but it's not like I enjoy eating what you cook. It's just that it's so sudden. I'd like you to be thankful that I eat food you made even if I don't have a choice. That's right. I spent a lot of money for you today. I would like for you to eat a lot. This is not bad for your standards. Did you use the finest ingredients for me? But you know what? It seems like the high-quality ingredients have turned out to be disappointing. Well, Mary, it wasn't me who made it. Oh, could it be... Did you invite the top chef to our house? You didn't have to go that far. It's a waste of money. Don't you know anything about saving money? Is this what young people are like these days? But you made an effort for me. I'll forgive you. So, what did you prepare for me? Here it is. Well, lovely. You couldn't possibly make a dish like this, could you? It is excellent technique by a top chef. The dishes are in the fridge. If a top chef made it, of course I'll gladly eat it. I'm looking forward to going home if I had excellent dinners waiting for me. That's good to hear. Well, I'm going back to my parents' house, so please read the letter I left on your desk. Yes, okay. You're such a persistent person. I get excited to know that you won't be there. Hey, I just opened the fridge. What is this? What do you mean, what is it? Don't be silly. It's the dish you said you prepared for me. Oh, you mean that? Isn't it colorful and wonderful? This is the picture you just showed me. What are you thinking? You want me to eat this? I'm not a goat. I can't eat paper. Yes, you are. No matter how hungry you are, please don't eat the paper. It will upset your stomach. but I understand why you want to eat it. It's a wonderful dish. Are you making fun of me? You did such a silly thing. What the hell do you think you're doing? I told you to read the letter. You know, it's the same paper. Yes, it is. I read it. What do you mean you're divorcing? What did my son do? And to write such an important thing in a letter is cowardly. I understand what you say, but think about your son. Do you know how long he hasn't come home? Even if I wanted to, I couldn't even talk to him. That's why I left a letter. He is busy with his work. Why don't you understand him? He doesn't work just for fun like you do. He's working very hard every day. I also work very hard. By the way, didn't you see the picture I put in the envelope? I'll attach it to the WhatsApp in case you missed it. Here it is. This is your son, right? This is... Your son. That means he's my husband. He's walking happily arm in arm with a woman, but it's not me, is it? What is this? Well, are you pretending you don't know? It's obvious at a glance. Isn't this the scene of an affair? He says he is busy with work and he doesn't even come home. But it seems he has time to stay at a beautiful woman's house. He leaves the care of his own mother to me. Why do we have to live together without him? How can you be so unconcerned for months at a time? Perhaps we both aren't receiving the attention we deserve, don't you think? This can't be true. Even this picture, you doctored it anyway, didn't you? Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of technique. You know, I'm not good at that kind of thing. I wonder if that's true. I don't know. Putting that aside, what do you mean divorce? If these pictures tell the truth, don't you think you might also be part of the problem? Could it be that my son isn't satisfied with you, that's why he ended up like this? Huh? I don't understand what kind of excuse you are making. You're not a pretty wife. That's why another woman took him away from you. Why don't you show a little sensitivity? My son did nothing wrong. It's all your fault. No, he doesn't go home to his family. And he loves the woman he is having an affair with and stays at her house. No matter how you think about it, it's his fault. I have another reason for divorcing him. What's that? I can't stand the way you always treat me like a slave. You are still full of energy, but you don't even work. You don't help me with the housework, you laze around. No matter how busy I am, you still force everything on me. I'm sick of living like that. So what? No matter how healthy I am an old woman with a short life expectancy. What kind of person makes the elderly work? You don't work, and what's worse, you are addicted to gambling. On days when you are not gambling, you hang out with your friends for lunch. I can't tolerate you lazing around. I can't tolerate the fact that you're taking money directly from my wallet. You may think I don't know, but I do. Were you intentionally turning a blind eye to it? Well, what a woman. What you're doing is stealing. If I report this to the police, you might end up with a criminal record, you know. Are you trying to threaten me? As much as I want to threaten you, it doesn't matter because you won't be my mother-in-law anymore. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Hold on. I don't approve of divorce. If you leave, who will take care of me? Who's going to cook my meals and clean my room? And I don't have any money to gamble with. Of course not. Do everything for yourself. I will be a stranger. I can't do the housework. That's why I have asked you to do everything. Just as I thought. There's no other option, right? You will be miserable in your old age. That's life. Enjoy. Don't say that. You're angry with me, aren't you? If I apologize, will you stop the divorce? Are you kidding? I'm not going to change my mind. I don't want to be with that unfaithful man ever. And I can't live with an arrogant and snoring woman either. So I'm going back to my parents' house. What? Are you seriously going back to your parents' house? You're not kidding? I'm not lying. I'm sure the cheating guy will have a hard time paying alimony. I've got all the evidence. Whether the cheating man goes bankrupt or his mother collapses, I have nothing to do with it. I don't want you to come to me and cry, okay? Wait a minute. I don't want to do housework at my age. What should I do? I can do it, so you can do it too. If you are motivated, you too can do it. I don't have any money to play with. Please, change your mind. Please work as hard as you can. You will appreciate the money you earn from your work. You don't even know how to work for yourself. That's why I want a divorce. I'll be arriving at my parents' house soon. I'm going to block your WhatsApp now. Oh no, you're ruining my life. Do something about it. Work for yourself and take care of household chores on your own. Play when you have spare time and money. Nothing is ruined. I don't want to live like that. Please, come back. I won't do you any more favors because we'll be strangers soon. I have the divorce papers ready. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Why don't you talk to your cheating son? Oh, excuse me. Talk to your son. I caught the scene of the affair and have all the evidence needed. I was able to get a smooth divorce after that. Of course, I received alimony from both my ex-husband and the cheating partner. Thanks to this, I can think about my life from now on. I will be able to take my time and think about my life. By the way, Mary lost the slave who used to take care of her, so she had to do all the housework that she was not used to doing by herself. The unfaithful man has not returned. I am really glad to be free from the daily life of being pushed around by such a parent and child.
2 years ago, I remarried my current husband. My ex-husband thought it would be easy to have a child if we got married. And when I couldn't have a child even after a year, he called me an infertile woman. After that, he repeatedly cheated on me. I was secretly preparing for divorce, and when I was ready, I went to a lawyer. My ex-husband wanted to marry his girlfriend, and I wanted to divorce him as soon as possible. So we both agreed to get divorced, but... Kathleen. Oh, Ryan, it's been a while. What's up? What is that? What are you talking about? Facebook. Oh, what about it? I didn't know you were on Facebook. I just started, and then I found your account. What the hell is that? I said, what are you talking about? You had a baby? I mean, why didn't you tell me you got married? Why should I? We've been divorced for 3 years now. We're strangers. You should. We'd been together for years. Don't call us strangers. I don't care if you remarry or not. Ugh, right. That's what I didn't like about you. You always act like you have nothing to do with it. Seriously, I should have never married you. All the time we spent together, even a few years, was a waste. How dare you say that when you didn't care about me while we were married? You divorced and then quickly remarried. So why don't you just focus on your own family? No way. I saw on Facebook and it looks like you remarried within a year after the divorce. You were connected to your current husband before you got divorced, weren't you? Ha ha ha, I knew you'd say that. You're so simple. Huh? What's so simple? Don't think me as you, okay? You wanted to marry your girlfriend so badly that you waited all the time for me to divorce you, right? So you think I was doing the same thing, huh? You really are simple-minded or you lack imagination. That's not true. If the person who cheated asks to get divorced, there will be a big fight and it would be very difficult to get divorced, huh? That's why you waited until I couldn't take it anymore and wanted to divorce you no matter what. For 3 years. Oh yeah, whatever. Otherwise, who would like to stay married with an infertile woman for 3 years, having sex with her that I don't want to? You were an infertile woman, but I wanted kids, so I made a new girlfriend. But I still had sex with you twice a month, which I didn't want to because I thought we might have a baby. A sex that doesn't feel good, feel nothing. You're an infertile woman, plus a bitch who don't do anything during sex. You son of a bitch. That's how you felt? Wow. I mean, how can you say so many specific bad things about me after 3 years? You're wasting so much brain capacity on useless things. So the rest of it is so naive. Shut up. I married you because I wanted kids. You yourself are a good-looking, smart CPA and raised by a fine family. You met all the requirements to be the mother of my children, and guess what? We tried to make a kid, but you never seemed to be able to have one. Meanwhile, you get old and the eggs deteriorates. Oh, so that's why you had an affair with a young, beautiful, talented girl. Well, yeah, of course. I was seeing a bunch of girls just to find the best genes. Isn't that a natural male instinct? It sounds better if you say so, but I'm not sure if it's a rational human behavior. So what? It took time, but we were able to get divorced. You didn't ask for anything else. I was going to remarry immediately and have a child with my young wife. And yet, I have a child and you don't. I see. That's why you were in such a hurry to get in touch with me. I wondered why, but it makes sense now. I thought you were an infertile woman. You lied to me, didn't you? Huh? Why would I do that? I can't think of any other reason. It has to be it. We had sex twice a month for 3 years. Twice a week at the most. I made time in my busy schedule to have sex with you, even though you had no approach. It's funny how that infertile woman had a baby as soon as she got remarried. You were actually on birth control when you were with me, weren't you? You made fun of me. What's wrong with you? I heard there are contraceptives that women can use besides condom. You didn't want to have my baby, so you wore it secretly. You're too overthinking. No way. You would lie, of course. Or a contraceptive pill? You didn't want kids that badly? You know what? I did want to have kids too. That's why I never used contraceptive things or refused to have sex in the first place, right? I don't know. Maybe you just wanted to feel good. I've got the best technique in the world, you know. What's with that confidence? Don't worry, you're so bad at it. What? You were so bad at it that I had to endure it. It was more like a painful time than a pleasurable one. What do you mean? You say yourself as sadist and you force a woman to be masochist. But you're not aggressive enough. I don't get wet and it hurts. And you could only stand it for a few minutes. And it will finish in 15 minutes. How can I feel good? What? You're just insensitive. Don't blame it on me. The other girls don't say anything, and my wife, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. She can't tell you if she wants to. She's not like you, using Facebook, Instagram. She's not a bitch like you. She's more modest. Whatever. Then why did you start Facebook? You've always been too lazy to do it, and what are you up to now? Everyone around me were using it, so I thought I'd give it a try, nothing special. Is that so? You were using Tinder at that time. Just because you can't have any kids. Aren't you doing the same thing all over again? You're already old. I'm amazed. Don't talk nonsense. It's none of your business. Huh? It's a big deal. Ryan, what does my occupation say on my Facebook? Huh? Smith CPA firm. What's this? My current husband is also a CPA. That's why we started our own firm. So? I don't know if you're trying to show me off how much you make money, but I don't really care. I guess a woman like you, who's like a nerd and has no charm, is better suited to a man like that. Yeah, you're perfect for each other. Thank you very much, and your wife is coming over to my place for a part-time. What? What are you talking about? She doesn't have any qualifications. Why is she working for you? My current wife works for my ex-wife? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. I know it's hard to become a CPA, but she's taking the exam and trying to pass all subjects. She's great. She studies on her own. I think she's going to pass all the subjects this year. Huh? For what? I haven't heard a single thing from her. That's how little you see of her. It's exactly the same as when you were with me. To begin with, it's extravagant for a nearly 40-years-old man to take a 22-year-old college student as his wife and want to have kids with her. An old man who gets a college student involved in an affair. It's gross. Gross? It's natural that young women fall for guys who are in their 40s. Natural? You're trying to justify yourself in a way that I don't understand, and that's exactly what gross means. Don't say I'm gross. I'm hot. Don't make me laugh. She said you tricked her. I tricked her? She came all the way over to your ex-wife's place. She must have been really pissed off at me. She asked me to pay you back the property division and give you back the apartment. You told her that I stole all of your property division, and that I took your apartment? I guess that's what you had to say. You spent so much money on girls that your savings were empty. We had to share our savings after we get married, but you didn't share them at all. You were a man who was having an affair and playing around with other girls, and you said you didn't need to divide the property, and now you're saying I have to share the money I earned? No matter where you look in the world, no one will accept that. I mean, we were supposed to share the property, but you couldn't, so I had to use my savings. And you lied about the apartment that belonged to me, saying that it was yours and I stole it? It's the fact that you kicked me out. Yes. I worked hard for this house and I paid the entire mortgage with my own money. And you just came to my house and said, lucky me, I don't have to find for a house. You were lucky to be married by me when you were 30 years old and had no one else to be chosen, huh? If you had stayed like that, you would have been single, poor, and lonely for the rest of your life. You were a sellout, and I took you in. You should be grateful. No, I could have married someone else, even if you hadn't found me. I'm different from you. I was just prioritizing my career as a CPA. Don't talk big to me like a man who used something and could only get a college student who knew nothing by tricking her. That's why you're getting dumped by women again. Being dumped? You haven't noticed? Noticed what? She's been preparing for over a year. Huh? Preparing? I don't get it. There's no way I'm getting dumped. My wife is in love with me. You seriously haven't noticed? She's preparing to get divorced. What? Why would she think so? Well, if you're chasing girls on Facebook and Instagram, you wouldn't notice. You're not paying attention to her at all. Like I said before, she's trying to become a CPA, and she has been thinking about it since she was young. You have a good eye for women, but too bad. What's that? You're good looking until you get her, but after you get her, you become an asshole. And since you get a smart girl, she's not going to put up with your shit. She becomes an independent woman. In a way, you motivate people. Oh, but you're also a useless bug fucker. What? Watch out for your words, you infertile woman. I can dump that infertile woman who's only young and looks better than others. No money, no brains, bug fucker. Oh, no sperm? I do have them, like too much. Oh really? I thought you didn't because you have sex a lot but nothing happens. You can't keep letting them rot just because you have so many. If you're going to be so bossy, why don't you start by showing some results? You. On top of being a dickhead, you trick and cheat on people. And I heard you've been on a long business trip recently. She even told you about that? That big mouth. You can play as much as you want. She's also lucky to have a lot of time to prepare. Prepare? Prepare for what? Are you stupid? Did you hear me? To get divorced. Huh? With a CPA degree at that young age, getting a job is a piece of cake. She's from a good university, she's got excellent grades, and if she works hard, she can become a very profitable CPA. You're just a disappointing person. I feel sorry for you. She's going to make more money than you in no time. Also, it's only a matter of time before you get dumped. You really pissed me off. If you have time to be pissed off, be a smart person. Are you so stupid that you don't notice the changes in a wife you've been with for years? You can't be a parent for the rest of your life. Your kids won't choose you. Don't get carried away just because you could have kids. I can have a kid in no time. Don't get all condescending. I'm just telling you the truth. Why don't you worry about yourself instead? When are you coming home? Next week. Oh, maybe it's too late. What do you mean? The house might be empty. What? What do you mean by that? I think she's going to leave you. You know what? Huh? Don't underestimate women. What? We are stronger than a dickhead like you. Live in regret and spend the rest of your life alone. Well then. What do you mean? What did you say? Kathleen, hey. After that, Ryan came back from his business trip in a hurry and found out that the house was already empty. He found a letter regarding the divorce in the dining room. He called his wife immediately and shouted at her. But when she told him about the proof of his affair and deception and the lawyer I had prepared, he easily accepted the terms and signed the papers. 1 year later, she passed the CPA exam and now is working as a CPA at my firm. Ryan is still paying the property division in installments every month and he is looking for a new wife. And he wants to marry someone in her early 20s. He still has to pay millions of dollars, but when will it end? Will he have a wife by his side by then? In the first place, has he forgotten that he had a fertility test? He would be a fool to be satisfied with what he had undergone without knowing the result. When will he realize that he really is sterile?